They're the modern day Davids and Goliaths. I'm Ashley with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 times anime weaklings defeated powerful opponents. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're going to be taking a look at the battles in anime which featured weak characters besting opponents which should have easily won.
Silence!
I have to admit that you are a tough opponent.
Number 10, Usopp vs. Chew. One Piece. Keep in mind that back in the days when all the Straw Hat crew had to worry about were a few angry fishmen, Usopp was pretty low on the haki scale.
I'm just a liar!
Having to rely on his deceptions and creativity as opposed to an arsenal of plant-based weaponry, the long-nosed pirate's goose looked pretty cooked when he put up against the large-lipped member of the Arlong Pirates.
I won't be a coward and run away! My fake pirate days are over!
Despite being able to blast high-pressure water out of his mouth like a cannon, Chew proved to be no match for a well-timed hammer to the head. Number 9, Ikki vs. Stella. Chivalry of a failed knight. Goes to show that the student who masters one craft can win against the genius who is incredibly sure of their gifted magical ability. This turns out to be painfully evident when the failed magical knight Ikki crosses swords with noted magical prodigy Stella. Despite going all out with her flames, Stella grossly underestimates just how potent Ikki's skills are with a blade, leading to a swift defeat. Sucks for her since she had to resign herself to being Ikki's servant within their shared accommodation as a result. Base to stick with what you're good at, kids. Number 8, Patamon vs. Devimon. Digimon Adventure. Granted, we were all waiting for this flying balloon to digivolve and save the day a la the standard formula, but no one was expecting him to be the one to take down the first true antagonist of the series. After growing to the size of File Island, Devimon was inches away from consuming all the Digi-destined within his touch of evil.
Patamon, help! Yumichika!
Thankfully, with some last-minute self-belief, Patamon finally evolved into his champion form, and wouldn't you know it, he came equipped with some devil-busting fisticuffs.
I'll stop you!
Number 7, Trish vs. Notorious B.I.G. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind. Now that's how you earn yourself a stand user's loyalty card, by managing to outdo a creature that is nigh unkillable. After being stalked by the fleshy beast known as the Notorious B.I.G, Trish managed to find her inner conviction following Giorno's sacrifice, and as a result awakened her own stand by the name of Spice Girl. You'd think being able to soften all materials wouldn't exactly make for a potent ability, but in Trish's capable hands, she turned a death trap into a glorious escape. Atta girl. Number 6, Joey vs. My Yukio Duel Monsters. There's beginner's luck, and then there's Joey freaking Wheeler.
Mai has ESP, it has to be it. I'm gonna lose this duel match, and the chance to save my sister.
Despite being something of a Duel Monsters amateur, Joey sure did smash out a hell of a win during the earliest stages of Duelist Kingdom, which is really surprising because not only was he facing off against veteran player Mai Valentine, but also had to deal with her cheating tactics.
I see through your card trick.
Huh?
You sprayed all your cards with different perfumes.
Either Joey's innate dueling skills came out in full force, or Mai isn't as good as she thinks she is. Then again, she did give Yugi a run for his money, so...
How? How could I ever lose to such an amateur?
Number 5, Kinnikuman vs. Ramen Man. Kinnikuman. The road to becoming a legendary wrestler isn't easy, especially when you're as much of a coward as the future king of Muscle Planet. To be fair, it's not hard to see why you would be anxious about going up against the likes of Ramen Man, since he literally killed a bloke, turned him into noodles, and ate him. Yeah, that was allowed in the 80s. Of course, for all his cowardice and lack of bladder control, Kinnikuman still proved victorious against the martial arts master thanks to sheer dumb luck. Number 4, Mineta vs. Midnight, My Hero Academia. While it would be nothing short of poetic justice for this perverted grape to get done in by one of the objects of his lewd desires, we have to hand it to him for acing his final exam in the most Mineta way possible.
Zero, you bastard! I'll never forgive you for getting to be in her lap!
Despite being faced with the sadistic sexiness of Midnight, Mineta's mastery over his sticky purple balls managed to create the perfect opportunity for him and Zero to get a clean getaway.
How impressive.
Guess the need to be loved by the ladies really is a pro-hero quality.
Thanks to me, we'll live to see boobs another day!
Number 3, Konohamaru vs. Pain, Naruto Shippuden. Aside from the occasional bit of comic relief and gender-switching fanservice, Konohamaru was never really shown to be capable in the combat department.
Come on! Fight me!
And yet he went on to defeat one of the 6 paths of pain. You know, those Rinnegan-wielding ninja that single-handedly tore apart the Leaf Village. The Naraka path may not have been the ultimate combat specialist, but seriously? One Rasengan later and that's it?
Rasengan!
Guess this is why you never send out the healer without a support unit.
My surname is Saratobi, and my given name is Konohamaru! You will remember me!
Number 2, Ganju vs. Yumichika, Bleach. Kind of amazing that this elite among the ranks of Squad 11 had so much trouble with a lumbering oaf whose primary method of attack involved throwing fireworks and riding a giant boar.
When are you going to stop running from me?
Just as soon as you surrender to me.
Sure, Yumichika was only using half the strength of his Zanpakuto in order to keep up appearances, but he really shouldn't have had an issue when it came to slicing Ganju's head off.
Can't dodge him.
Guess his older sister inherited the Shiba strength, and he got all the dumb luck. How else do you explain how he managed to send Yumichika blasting off?
What the hell? Enjoy!
Number 1, Reagan vs. Claw 7th Division, Mob Psycho 100.
あのな、チャンバラ遊びに付き合えるほど社会人は暇じゃねえんだよ。
Of all the ways we expected this psychic showdown to come to an end, watching the ultimate conman casually wipe out the remaining scars was not one of them. After accidentally transferring all of his power to his beloved master, Mob and the gang can only look on with awe as Reagan gives the 7th Division a harsh dose of reality by deflecting their attacks.
最大の威力を誇る武器だ。死ね！
Not sure what was more devastating, watching him brush off gravity-churning projectiles or scolding all the members until they decided to give up evil. Only Reagan could pull this off.
俺は庶民だ。お前らより圧倒的に強い俺が庶民で。出た。お前らはなんだって？
So which of these victories did you think was the most impressive? Let us know in the comments below, maybe check out one of these other videos, and subscribe to WatchMojo.